Steve Kerr's Stephen Curry admission could affect 22-year star's future as HC comments on Warriors star's return. The Warriors are running out of time. With just 10 games left in the regular season, every win matters, and every adjustment could be the difference between a deep playoff run and an early exit. But beyond the standings, Steve Kerr's latest comments about Stephen Curry's return could have a ripple effect, especially for Jonathan Kuminga. Curry's comeback was always going to be a big deal, but what Kerr said about it, that might just change everything for the 22-year-old forward. After missing 2 games with a pelvic injury, Curry returned in the Warriors' 111-95 win over the Pelicans. He finished with 23 points in 34 minutes, but it wasn't a flawless performance, especially from deep. He missed his last handful of threes, yet Kerr had zero concerns. "I thought he looked great," Kerr said post-game. "He was moving really well, took care of the ball. I thought Steph played an excellent game. He probably missed his last 5 or 6 threes, so the numbers don't look great. But he looked like himself, and I think the week off did him a lot of good." The Warriors are in no rush to force Curry back into peak form, which means other players will have to step up. But here's where it gets interesting. Kuminga might not be stepping up in the way he wants to. Kuminga has been one of the Warriors' biggest bright spots this season, averaging 16.3 points and nearly 5 rebounds. He's young, athletic, and eager to take on a bigger offensive role. But there's just one problem. There might not be room for that. With Curry leading the charge and Jimmy Butler playing a major offensive role, Kerr doesn't seem interested in expanding Kuminga's scoring responsibilities. Instead, he wants him to lock in defensively, especially with Gary Payton II now sidelined. Well, it opens up an opportunity for JK to be that defensive stopper, Kerr explained. "The guy who we've relied on Gary to be, JK, is the obvious guy. For a player who likely sees himself as a future go-to scorer, that's not exactly music to his ears." Kerr isn't asking him to take more shots or run the offense. He's asking him to do the dirty work. But here's the thing, Kuminga might not have much of a choice. If he wants to solidify his place in the lineup, he'll have to prove he can be a defensive force first. The good news? He already has one thing working in his favor, his connection with Curry.